接下来呢，我们要邀请我们澳洲舞蹈先驱伊丽莎白陶曼女士，她来讲她的接下来的2个作品，一个是她自己的作品，另外一个是 Elio 是也是陶曼老师的一个重要的舞蹈伙伴。那我们现在热烈掌声邀请那个伊丽莎白陶曼女士。
Thank you to Ondine Shah from the蔡瑞月 Foundation for inviting me here. This, I think, is about my 10th visit to Taiwan, so for me is like second home.
Hi, 他说大家好，他很高兴今天能来蔡瑞月这里，然后这是他第10次来，是上。
I first met Madame蔡瑞月in 1971 as artistic director of my company then, Australian Dance Theatre. We came here on a Southeast Asian tour, and we were here in Taiwan for a week of performances.
陶曼老师他是1971年认识了蔡瑞月老师，然后当时他是欧洲国家现代舞班，然后他来到了台湾1个礼拜，他被邀请来这来看1个礼拜的表演。
And Taiwan was very different then, but it was very exciting for us from Australia. And after one performance, Madame Tsai was waiting for us to invite us back here to this building so that we could meet with her dancers and exchange some ideas and some dances together.
他那个时候来台湾跟今天的台湾很不一样，可是那个时候蔡瑞月老师就希望能邀请他再回来，可以跟这里的舞者交换一些创意的。
And after that visit here, Madame Tsai kept writing to me in Australia, and 2 years later, her son, Rock Lee, joined my company, Australian Dance Theatre, and he remained with that company in Australia and on our various tours for 4 years.
然后陶曼老师来了以后，他回去澳洲的时候，他跟蔡老师还有继续联络。然后2年以后，蔡老师的儿子雷大鹏也去了澳洲，加入了他的团体，然后跟他团体了4年，然后跟他们一起跳舞。
And when Rock Lee returned here to Taiwan, I kept in touch with him, and I heard about Ondine Shah in that time. And then later in the 1980s, Madame Tsai and Rock Lee met me in Italy, in Europe.
然后雷大鹏回台湾的时候，他们还是继续有交流，然后他就学到了台湾有一个萧老师、萧陈老师，然后有这个地方，然后他们蔡老师跟他儿子跟陶曼老师就一起去意大利。
And then in 1996, Ondine Shah invited me and some of my fellow dancers from Australia to come here and perform as part of the 50th anniversary of Madame Tsai's work here in Taiwan.
1996年，萧老师就邀请陶曼老师跟他的舞者来这里，来庆祝蔡瑞月老师50年的年庆，就来 honor 他的作品，他的作词。
That was a very important time for me because it began again a close connection with Ondine, Madame Tsai, and since then I have been regularly back to this country.
那一次的表演对台湾老师很重要，因为那个是个转捩点，就从此开始他就有保持联络，然后会常常回来台湾的。
Also, some of the Taiwanese dancers have come to Australia, and in 2002 we presented some of Madam Thai's work for the first time in Australia.
还有很多台湾的舞者也有跟老师回澳洲，然后2002年的时候，他们也有表演一些蔡瑞月老师的作品。
And then 2004 was another very important time for me. Madam Thai was back here in Taiwan, and Ondine had also invited Elio Pomare from America. And the three of us, Madam Thai, Elio, and myself, we choreographed works for a season of performances, not only in Taiwan, but in 5 other cities in Taiwan.
2004年也是给台湾老师很重要，因为他们邀请了美国 Elio 老师来这里，也邀请了陶曼老师，还有蔡月老师，然后他们就一起创作作品，然后不止在这里表演，也带到很多台湾别的城市去表演。
So it was a very important cross-cultural season here. And from that time, Elio Pomare's works have been shown regularly here. And for me that's important because he was my mentor and my teacher in the 1960s.
然后那一次的表演很重要，因为是一个很棒的，就很多国家可以一起交流。然后从那个时候开始 ，Elio 老师的作品也常常在台湾有秀出来。然后这个也对曹曼老师很重要，因为Elio 老师也是曹曼老师的教导师，也是他的老师。1960年的时候，那个时代也是。
And it touches the very core of the work of this institute here, where we look back to our teachers and respect them and their work and carry that on, passing that knowledge and enlarging our creativity in contemporary time, but knowing where we've come from.
然后这些表演对古迹也很重要，因为是要有创意，可是也要尊重我们的老师，知道我们是从哪里有到今天。
And now I'd like to mention just a few words about the work that I am presenting in this year's festival. It's based on the book of Chernobyl, Voices from Chernobyl. Of course, Chernobyl was a devastating disaster many years ago now. But this book is interviewing people 10 years after the disaster, and still they are suffering.
那现在他要开始介绍说他今年带来的作品是关于车诺比的悲鸣这本书，是很多年前在乌克兰有一个那个核能电厂，然后有爆炸，然后现在这本书是讲了那件事发生10年后，还在受害的那里的人的故事。
And it is something that we all need to learn from. We had a terrible disaster in Japan last year of a similar magnitude. And that disaster, the effects of the disaster does not last 1 year or 2 years. It lasts for generations and generations and generations.
然后从这个事，我们学了很多，因为这件事也跟日本去年发生的很像。然后从核能这种危险，它不止感觉到它的受害不止1年，有很多时代还会继续影响。
So it's a difficult subject to choreograph about because it's unimaginable.
这是一个很难的题目来编舞，因为我们想象不到它的后果。
But as an artist, I feel also a responsibility to look at issues that affect us as humans. And if we can take that expression and show it to many people, for them to open out and think about, then perhaps we can take care of each other and our world in a better way.
当一个艺术家，他有一个目的地，就是这种事情要带给大家看，让大家想，所以我们可以当比较好的人民，可以开始照顾别的国家，还有我们自己的人，才会想到，然后希望很多人可以看到这一支舞，然后可以想这件事。
So the dancers will now show for you a short excerpt from the work.
然后今天要秀的是这支舞一个小段。
Thank you.
谢谢。